day, friends, and welcome to the tea. Today we are drinking a tea that is of a variety called Celtic Cream. Makes sense because I look kind of Celtic, I feel like, and I like Celtic things. So this tea is, I think, some kind of combination of like vanilla and Earl Grey and black, but I'm just kind of making that up. All it says on here is the tea company, pureblendtea.com. I think that I purchased this in the great and awesome city of Lancaster, Pennsylvania, where I went to college and where I regularly return because it's amazing. And if I didn't live here, I'd probably live there. So I am going to drink this Celtic cream tea. I'm going to put it in a little tea bag here and make that happen. And then we're going to try it. And then we're going to talk about positivity because that's what we do on the tea. I will talk to y'all in a few minutes once I have a cup of tea ready to go. Well, y'all, I have tried the Celtic cream tea and I have good things to report. It's definitely reminiscent of an English breakfast in some ways, but it's got a little bit more, I don't know. I was going to say complexity, but I don't think that's the word I want. But it's got like some unique elements to it. I do think there's a vanilla situation. I feel like if I was a responsible person, I would go to the Pure Blend Tea website, and I would find out what was the situation. So maybe I'm going to do that right now, because that would be really cool and responsible of me. Fun. So I'm sitting here doing this, and in the meantime, I just got a text message that says I have a paycheck. So that's cool. Oh my, this is an addictive website because you can order something called the Tea Crate, and it sends you 3 months worth of a crate of tea. Wow, that's something. This could be a fun gift. This could be a good Mother's Day gift if your mother is a tea drinker. Mine is not as passionate as I am. She would probably. Usually, I give her my tea when I don't like it. My cast offs. I give my mom nice gifts too, but I do give her my cast off tea. So this tea shop, Pure Blend Tea, is based out of Westchester, Pennsylvania. But I do know, as I mentioned, that they have Lancaster locations, and I think they basically like ship out their teas to other places. So let's see here. We got our black teas, and let's see if we got a Celtic cream. Let's get a description here. Okay, so Celtic cream. Oh, I was right. It's a vanilla cream tea with a hint of bergamot, and plenty of honey granules to produce a deep, slightly sweet, robust flavor. I like that. Wow, you can buy a whole pound of it if you want. It says try it with a drop of milk for a silky, creamy morning treat, but that sounds disgusting to me because things on Miss Whitman's hate no-no list include milk and most like dairy products that are not ice cream. So the idea of a creamy morning treat sounds utterly disgusting to me. But it is very delicious sans milk, and I highly recommend it. Yeah, so Celtic cream for the win. And now it's time for some positivity. Well, friends, today's positivity is scones because scones are amazing. And I am always on the search for a good scone. I've had a few in my life that have been pretty life altering. Probably the most life altering one was in the town of Cockermouth, England, which is up in the Lakes District. And gosh, that was a good scone. I wish I knew the place that I had it, but I don't remember. I just remember being like, this is life altering. But if you want to stay a little more close to home, which is currently our quarantine situation, some really good scones in the Pennsylvania, New Jersey region include the ones at a place in Wayne, Pennsylvania called A Taste of Britain. Those are out of this world, especially their maraschino cherry almond scones. And then even closer to us here in South Jersey is in the town of Morristown with an E and not an I. There's a place called the Pie Lady that makes amazing, amazing scones. And so they actually are still selling them during the quarantine. You can order them and pick them up on the little porch of their little Victorian storefront. Anyway, I am doing the home scone thing today and making some homemade scones. And I've tried to make homemade scones many times, and I feel like they are hit or miss. Sometimes they're delicious, sometimes they're meh. And so I recently had a moment of thinking that I should be healthy, and so I bought something that actually grossed me out incessantly, like insanely to purchase this. But I bought Greek yogurt. Like, ew, so gross. Yogurt is disgusting. It's like bacteria and milk, like, ugh. But I found a scone recipe that has Greek yogurt instead of the unhealthy heavy cream situation. So I'm going to give it a go. I'll post the recipe in the notes. And so today's positivity is, I guess, making time for baking, for slowing down and appreciating the process of making homemade food. So I'm going to make a Greek yogurt Greek yogurt blueberry pecan scone, and I will report back with my final product. But I will say that in addition to the healthiness of the Greek yogurt, it doesn't have any refined sugar. It contains instead, well, at least I don't think this is a refined sugar. It contains pure maple syrup and some egg and some dried blueberries that I've had in my cabinet for 5 million years. So yeah, I'm gonna make this happen. I'll report back on the outcome, but hopefully this is a positivity and not a negativity. Hello friends, I'm back and I'm pleased to report that the scones came out beautifully. They made a nice quantity and look how pretty they are. Here's one right here. Hopefully you get a good visual here. Whoops, it is delicious. It came out golden brown on top and it doesn't taste like yogurt. It's nice and fluffy inside and delicious. So it was a total success. And then I was talking to one of my students who lives directly behind me. Our backyards connect. And so I said, do you want a scone delivery? And so I put some scones in a little Tupperware and I left it at a spot in between our garages. And then she left me this beautiful painted rock that says shine bright, which just makes my heart happy. So another bit of positivity is bartering goods for other goods. So scones for stones, we're calling it. Sounds like a super famous tagline for something yet to be invented. Stones for scones. So y'all, that's the positivity for today. Scones are delicious. Check out the recipe in the description of this video and have a day full of joy, full of positivity, and I will see y'all again soon. Bye.